Hello all, happy August patch day. So everyone knows what that means. It is basically another Tides of Time floor coming out. But before we get to it, let's just go over the patch notes. Anything that I feel is kind of important for live. So let's load. Daily Hot Zone Quest 105, 100, 105. They added stats and all slots for the tier. Certainly, if you don't have access to groups and such, these quests are really good. The experience is pretty legit, so don't miss that out. The anniversary raid rubbish thing, nah, it it's just a correction to the clicky for pick up the bone leg thing, so whatever. But Final Feud, so this is kind of interesting here. They like a couple of months ago they were putting more stuff in for Feud, so I don't know if that was added or not and just didn't make the patch notes, but let's talk about that real quickly before we do the ties of time things. So they said basically the territory echo will now break Marketer the slow spin to get the achievement speed limit. What does that mean? All right, so everyone knows the event, whether it be group mission or raid or whatnot, but specifically for the raid, you defeat all the trash, you get up to the four minis, they all activate, and that's going to be Darker Smasher, Firethorn, Margaret the Slow, and Yarth Wardbreaker. Um, what will happen is Darker Smasher, his smash thing, is supposed to prevent Margaret the Slow from speeding up. So if you need the speed limit now, no longer is it going to be a DPS check. The reason why they fixed this, because this is the way it was supposed to be in beta, is that if you do a certain kill order, that speed limit will be easier for non-high DPS raid forces. So the kill order that I'm going to try, and I'll confirm this later on when I actually do it, but it should be Firethorn first because of the massive mana drain, then Margaret the Slow, then Darga Smasher, then Yarith. I'm not sure what Yarth is going to be doing because supposedly Yarth wasn't doing anything since it going live in beta. So Yarth or Smasher may be swapped around towards the end, depending on what Yarth does or how bad it is. But anyway, that's that. Then as far as the UI is concerned, they did some changes, and the most notable one is going to be your commas and everything is flushed to the right for your coins and whatnot. So, I think a lot of the dev time right now is going towards a new expansion. That's why the patch notes look a little bare. Okay, so that's it. Those are the only things that I really see worth noting. So let's get to the main meat of this video. Okay, so the next floor is going to be on the eighth floor. So the quickest way is going to be using the center teleport, going up once, twice, three times, and going down one floor. So that's each floor, each teleport is three. So you're going up nine floors and then going down one. You're going to pick up the thing, you're going to click it, and it's going to tell you go to Skyfire. This is going to be the old world Skyfire. So the quickest way is going to be obviously if you have a druid or wizard, port to Skyfire directly, or if you don't, POK to Overthere, the original one, and then just run to Skyfire. All right, so I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to get to Skyfire. Okay, back. So if you look at the write-ups, EQresources and Bonzz has them. And basically, you got to go to three different spots. You're gonna get an area update. You're gonna kill a gray con, then you're gonna kill a blue con wyvern. Nothing hits hard. It's all the same that they were doing before. So folks, for the most part, should not have any problems. The key thing to note to here is that you don't need to go into any specific order. You could go to any of the 3 points and just update them from what I was told. We'll give that a shot. Um, Bonzz actually has the area updates numbers. So, for example, if you copy this and then you go in game and paste it. You'll see it places a find marker on your screen. So I put links always in the descriptions for Bonzz and EQresources in the descriptions, and you get it. So here we go. Yep, auto file set. So what have I been doing this summer? Obviously kid stuff that's been keeping me busy, but also I've been playing on Viniki a little bit. Those that are not familiar, that's a reward TLP server, and if you were to do raid achievements at um, a lower level, the entire raid gets the achievement, and you get a reward that goes to your account. So basically, anyone can get these freebie items. Nothing game breaking. The only thing they I think would be giving you a power up is the bag of currency. And I'm gonna make a video and explain that. And eventually I'll be doing those and announcing them, making videos and all that good stuff. So you viewers can partake and get some freebie stuff. I do not charge. There's some people that charge for those things. I hate that thought. Like that should not be a case because that's just not how. That just doesn't feel right. Anyway, as you just saw there, we went to one of the updates. We got it, and we're looting. Right, the next waypoint is set. Autofile's good. So items this week, we're gonna go over it. I really like one of the ornaments that unlock here, and we're gonna get them. And you'll see they are obnoxiously large, and I like it. Area update. So I did this yesterday just to get a feel for it, and there is one small issue that folks may encounter, and not sure how to solve it. And basically, when there are multiple people in the zone, the wyverns that spawn always spawn in the same spot. And basically, I was kill stealed, and then I had to wait because it won't spawn again, and I had to wait for someone else to come spawn it for me. Otherwise, I would have to re-get the quest. So just be mindful of that if there are other people in zone. All right, last waypoint is set, and here we go. Yeah, I never did any TLP stuff before because just the thought of starting over and just the grind was not appealing. And as for nostalgia's sake, it just it wasn't my thing. But Vaniki has special rule set, which is kind of neat, is no level requirement. So you can pimp out your character quite quickly and be God mode with a Worm Slayer and nothing kill you to level 70. So it's kind of fun. Anyway, last point here. Kill it. Wyvern spawns. Okay, and now do the combines. Boom, key done. As you guys see, it's super easy in line with all the other months. Key done. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video. We're going to go back to the tower and do the mission. Okay, back. Here we go. We are on the 8th floor. We're going to click our thing. We go in. All right, so some pre-apologies if you see something weird. My cat is on the table and she likes to lean on my keyboard and do weird things. So if you see me like drop group or suddenly sit down, that's probably why. Okay, here we go. Nothing too hard about this one. Kill one mob at a time, and then the last boss percentage base ads. The ads will not despawn. You will have to kill them after you kill the boss. All right, so let's at least turn on aura. So it's basically inspect pile of weapons, kill stuff, inspect, blah blah blah, and repeat this. So you see there are 4 piles. One of these will activate. There it goes. I believe it's going to be always counterclockwise. Hey, this is actually kind of hurting. Let me summon a mark. Supposedly the floors are supposed to get harder as the months go on. All right. Don't fight in the lava because you could and it's annoying as hell. So always try and just fight on land. Oh, it's the other one. Okay. So it's 5 o'clock ish, 4 o'clock ish, then 3 o'clock ish, 2 o'clock ish. No, yeah, something like that. So right, left, then here, and then here, 1 o'clock. Then yeah, you guys get to do. And last one. Yeah, I didn't realize these things are hitting harder than before, or maybe just this bard is not as geared, is using waning gibbous there, so could use a little bit of help. Yeah, this poor bard needs some attention, it looks like. Okay, then comes the boss. Just gonna burn this guy down. Okay, that's gonna win it. I'm gonna just clear out the ads now. And yay, there we go. So I'm gonna show you guys the items that come out now. And again, the ornament is pretty sweet. Definitely liking it. And I'm not a big ornament person, as you guys know, so it is something. What the hell is it? Stuck in the ground? Yeah, it is. We're just gonna leave. Screw it. And thank you for Fancy Druid. Support me around to save a little bit of time. Okay, here we go. There's no great way to get down. Maybe go to the top and then port back down, but there we go. Okay, items. What did we get? First thing for the items, and let me just backtrack. The overall plan here is every month release a new non-visible piece. We're not going to see any visible pieces, but we're going to get every other slot besides visibles. So this month we got belts. We're going to get our three variations, which is going to be the melee belt, the caster belt, and the tank belt, tankish belt. So, just a real quick point, because I've seen this since I, play in different servers and talk to various people. If you aren't aware, all the belts for the last few years has different focuses and whatnot, and this is very specific to your class type. Getting the wrong one might actually be a negative, even if it's a stat upgrade. So, just for example, the tankish spell, basically every time you attempt to dodge, block, parry, and repose, you're going to do crippling snare. This is obviously not really a great priest or caster item. This is probably for someone that tanks often or gets hit often. Otherwise, this is just going to be wasted. Um, Many hybrid classes just have different belts for situational uses, like maybe when there's soloing and whatnot. But just keep in mind the focuses of the belts oversee any stat upgrade. Please always get the correct one. Then the next one is Overdrive Punch, which is basically increases your melee swing. So obviously great for people that melee often. And then comes the Caster Priest hybrid one. This one, generally speaking, is well accepted for intelligence casters, priest types, because you are often nuking and healing. And then also for some hybrid classes, kind of like rangers, shadow knights, and things like that. Bards are weird. They don't get like their stuff doesn't count as casting, so bards would want the overdrive punch one. Anyway, please, 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 always look at the belt type. Don't look at the stat upgrades for your tunes. These things are more important than stats, so please. And just joking, but the best AUG in the game just released. Charisma. Must have. Yeah. If you're ugly, you definitely want this one. So there's that. Then where is it? this bad boy, Blazing Mace of Fennin Row. I'm liking this a lot. All right, let's just buy one. Uh-oh. You guys gonna see my bags. Okay. So we got two of these guys. These will fit in any weapon, primary or secondary, even a two-handed weapon, which is pretty cool. And apologize. The kitty is back. Let's Okay, I'm gonna bring her down so you can see it. They're two huge clubs and they're fiery, so look pretty cool. So kudos to these guys for releasing this one. This is definitely something I'll be using, and they're obviously super cheap, so abuse it. It's nice. Might drive your raid leader a little crazy, but they could always hide players and all that good stuff. So that's it for this video. Not much as far as the patch notes are concerned. But the new floor, new belts for people. So good times. All right, thanks all, and I'll catch you later. And I promise I'm gonna do more videos than just these tower types. Summertime was a little busy, just with the kids and everything. So they're going back to school soon. So I'm gonna do more tutorial stuff, more informational things like I was doing before. So coming soon, promise, promise. All right, thanks all. Bye bye.